Hi, so here I am today. I'm visiting with Tallulah Ravens Emporium here in Brampton in Cumbria with the lovely Fiona Foster, and we're going to have a look around the shop. So this is some of the paint that you stock then, Fiona?
Yes.
This is general finishes.
Yeah. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, it's a good paint to use, isn't it?
Yes.
That goes on beautifully.
It goes on beautifully with minimum brush marks.
Yeah.
And it sprays lovely as well.
Oh, does it spray
so,
nicely?
Yes, it really does.
Yeah, and this is all the colours, is it,
Yeah.
of the milk paint?
Yeah.
This isn't a proper milk paint, is
No,
it?
it's just called a milk paint because of the finish, but it isn't actually a true milk paint. It's acrylic.
Right,
acrylic
so it
based.
doesn't go off, you don't have to keep it in the fridge or anything?
No, it's
No.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look around. Signs and oh, didn't see this horny guy before.
He's been very popular as Mr. Rhino.
Yeah, all the times I've been in here, I don't think I've ever spotted him, to be honest. So we're moving, oh, very nice.
Yeah.
This is a little cabinet of, well, bijouterie, I suppose. It's lovely. Some really nice bits in
The
here.
pewter is one of the oldest pewter companies in the UK,
Is
apparently.
this Archibald Knox? He was the designer then, I presume.
Oh, it could have been.
Because he
yeah.
did a lot of stuff for Liberty's turn of the century.
So it's A. Williams, but
Right.
it's quite nice reading the history of it.
Yeah, yeah. There's some lovely bits in there. Nice bits for Christmas.
Yes, they're the big C word.
And here we are. We're moving around to the Fusion display. Well, Fusion display goes on quite a way, actually.
Yep,
Do
Fusion.
you find Fusion popular?
It's really popular and it's really nice to spray again. It
Right.
sprays lovely. You don't have to dilute it, straight in your gun.
Oh, right.
I spray a lot of furniture commissions, and it's really nice, tough
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah, yeah. And of course they've got all the metallics.
Yeah, and glazes and waxes.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's handy, the sample blocks, so if you want to choose a colour
yeah.
and you're not really too sure, you can come in and have a look.
Oh, now that's a handy thing, isn't
They
it?
have been a godsend, really.
Because
They've
actually looking at paint in a jar,
been- yeah, you can't tell.
like that, for example, this is Bedford. You look at that and it's got quite a greeny cast
Yeah,
to
but I
it.
think. Oh, where's the Bedford?
It's a nice greyish Bedford.
It's like a greeny. Ah, I think
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's putty.
pretty.
Bedford. You can tell this isn't real. Where's the Bedford?
Is that Bedford there?
That one.
No, on the bottom.
Pebble.
Well, as you can see,
I
with
think.
Fusion, there are. Oh,
got
that's it. There's loads of
Bedford.
choice. I mean, we've just gone through a number of greys there, haven't we?
Yeah.
So really, yeah. But what I was trying to show was that when you look at paint in a pot, that's it wet, and of course when it dries to a slightly different
Yeah,
colour.
it's quite a lot
So I don't know if the
different.
camera can pick that up, but I find on Bedford there's more difference between the jar and when it dries. So these are a great thing to
Yeah,
have for
they're
people.
These are also another thing that no, it's not. Do Miss Mustard Seed next. This is one of my favourite paints.
Right.
It's a true milk paint. It's lime based with milk protein,
Right.
and you have to mix it. It's powder form.
All right. So
um,
these are sachets of powder then.
Yep, sachets of powder, and you
Alright.
can mix just whatever you want. You don't have to mix the whole sachet.
All right. If I mixed that whole sachet, how much could I paint?
It's about 70 square feet.
That means nothing.
Means nothing to me.
Is
70
it-
square feet.
Is
I
it a
don't know
tra-
how
would you
much-
get like a sideboard out of it?
Oh, I would say yes.
Yeah?
I would say
Alright.
so. Yeah.
So it's 19.95, is it?
Yeah.
And you get a whole sideboard.
I would say.
Yeah.
Unless it's a humongously big.
Well, yeah, of
sideboard.
course.
But
So
it's really nice.
And that looks like it comes in some lovely colours
It
as
does.
well.
That's the colour chart.
All right. So
for it.
once you've mixed the powder up, it doesn't keep forever, does it?
No, you'd have to keep it. It's about a week usually.
All right.
I
okay.
usually mix
And do you have
it
to
and
keep
it's
it in the
this.
fridge or?
Well, I don't because I haven't got a fridge here.
Right.
But
it
you
lasts-
can keep it in the fridge.
What happens after the week? Does it go mouldy or smelly or?
It just goes off a bit,
All right,
you know, just a bit.
Annabelle Duke's watching.
Hello, Annabelle Duke.
We're just coming on to Annabelle Duke.
But
So
the milk paint's fantastic if you want to do chippy.
chippy.
And we've got a few examples up in the shop that will go as we go
Yeah.
around. You can see.
Chippy's very popular at the minute,
And
isn't
also
it?
for layering, I'm actually going to be using the milk paint when we do our live marathon, which
Oh.
is rather terrifying.
That's
So
exciting.
I'm going to be using 2 shades
That's something
of it.
different.
Yeah, as well as other things. I'm not just using milk paint. I'm using other paint as well. But I'm
Oh.
not saying till it
Is it a
gets
secret?
out. It's a secret.
All right, so moving on then, we've got Annabelle Duke.
Yeah. It's
The
acrylic
modern
based.
finish.
Yeah, the modern finish. It's a acrylic based. Again, some lovely shades. It paints really nice. It brushes lovely with minimum brush strokes.
Now, I've used Annabelle Duke.
Yeah.
In fact, they sent me a pot to do a review on, and I must say I was really taken with it. It's almost idiot-proof, I thought.
Yeah, no, I
You,
think
you
it's
can
really,
brush it and go back over it,
Yeah.
and you get no texture.
It's a bit of a longer opening time, I think, for,
Yeah.
for brushing.
Yeah.
It's, it goes a bit.
But once it goes, once you've left it a week or whatever to cure, it's hard.
It seems good.
It's
yeah.
tough. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Oh, and also I forgot we've got artisan
Yeah.
enhancements.
Yeah.
We've got foils, and down there we've got crackles, crackle tex hiding in the corner. What else have we got? Leaf and foil size. These foils that Fiona's just going to show you in a minute, they're fabulous.
Well, if anybody
I've kind
was
of got a bit
watching-
hooked on them.
Was watching my Miss Painter live a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. I was showing you how to use this. Actually, it was just a tiny little segment. It needs more, and I will do another live on it. It's fantastic stuff. You put your size on wherever you want it. Then you just
Yep.
put it on, rip
Put
it off.
on, put it on, spread it about a bit with the spreader card
Yeah,
to press it down, and then just rip it off.
yeah.
So we've
And
actually got some on a table.
I will come to that
Yeah.
then. But this is so much cleaner than using gold leaf, isn't it?
It is. It's much easier.
I mean, gold leaf's just a
Yeah.
disaster. This is lovely stuff, and you've got it in the silver and gold.
It's silver and gold at the minute, but I'll
Yeah.
be adding to the colours. There's some beautiful colours. There's like turquoises
Oh,
and
no.
or violets.
There
and-
goes my money
I
again.
know.
So let's have a little wander down and see what we can see. Oh, you've got more fusion here.
Yeah, more
Oh,
fusion.
what's that? Fresco.
Well,
What's that?
fresco is it's like a powder that you mix it in with fusion, and you can get like a textured look.
Oh.
I've actually done a verdigris style
All
set
right.
of shelves further up the shop where I've used the fresco, and
All
I
right.
mixed that in with the metallic and painted it on, and you get little bobbly bits in there.
Oh, right.
And
So
then
it's adding texture
yeah,
to it. Yeah.
adding
yeah.
texture, and then you can go over with colours, layer it, sand it
Mm.
back. You know, it's
No, it
really really
Sounds
good.
like it could be really good fun. That.
Yeah.
And your lovely cushions.
Cushions.
Mr. Foxy. They're nice. Very nice.
That's foils, done with some foils.
Oh, right.
Artisan
Is there
enhancements.
pink foil as well?
Yep, pink's foil.
And did you use it up so there's no more now to sell?
Yes. Oh no, I only had samples to start with. This was just
Oh, I see.
samples.
So this is Artisan Enhancements
That's-
foil.
Yeah,
is that what
that's
it's
the
called?
foils.
Yeah.
And the table's actually done in general finishes in antique white, which is
Yeah.
a really nice white.
It is a nice white,
I've
isn't
got
it?
another big dress that I'm going to be doing this week in the antique white.
Yeah, I like that. It's not as
Yeah.
stark as
No.
some whites.
And that one is the chippy Miss Mustard
Ah,
Seed
yeah.
with a raised stencil.
Oh. What did you use to raise the stencil then?
That was Artisan Enhancements.
Oh.
VP Antico, I think it's
Oh,
called off
right.
the top of my head. Can't remember now.
So you mix it, you mix it in with the paint?
No, you just put your stencil on and then just paste it over.
Right,
It's just like embossing
right,
paste sort
right,
of thing.
right.
And then let it dry.
Yeah,
Pull your, well, not let it dry totally, but just pull your stencil
Yeah.
off and then let your stencil dry overnight.
yes.
And then I've gone back in and coloured it.
So you laid your stencil back on over it?
No,
No, oh, you've just coloured it by hand?
yeah, no, I just coloured it by hand.
Well, that's
yeah.
lovely. That is a lovely job. Oh, is this
Yep,
mustard
that's
seed?
mustard seed.
It's so smooth.
Yeah, that's sanded afterwards. We've painted it on and then sanded it, and then it's been waxed.
Look at, oh, it's
No,
gorgeous.
Waxed or hemp oiled, I can't remember now.
It doesn't feel waxy. Maybe
I think
you've
it's maybe the
hemp
hemp oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hemp oils are wonderful. I love hemp oil.
I'm loving all this chippy business.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I'm also loving these journals.
Oh,
They're
nice.
lovely too. So we're going past all these lovely cushions.
Yep.
And Scotty Dog. Did you get
Scotty
Scotty Dog? He's gorgeous. He's lovely. And so now we're at a pink rocking
That's a
chair.
Voyage chair.
Oh right.
Yeah, that's coming ready painted from
Oh,
Voyage
did it?
Maison. Yeah, so it's solid beach, I think it is.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
nice and wide as well, isn't it?
So that's one of my pieces there.
Oh wow, that's gorgeous.
That's-
Is that fusion Renfrew?
Yep, fusion Renfrew with
Yeah.
hand painted sunflowers.
That is so clever,
Yeah.
Fiona. You really are clever.
And then the next piece is that's done in the chalk paint. But I must admit, I don't tend to use chalk paint now.
No,
But that's done again hand painted on. Hand painted
that's
little
beautiful.
birds.
You're so good at your hand painting, aren't you?
Well, I've done it for forgotten how many years now.
A few.
A long time.
A few years.
Yeah.
Look at all the stock that you've got. You've got so many pretty things.
We're a bit crammed
To be honest, I usually come in here and I stand beside the till with you
because
chatting.
we're doing talking about paint
Yeah.
mostly, and you can't really see.
And then I never come down here. That looks like Rendale, is
Yeah,
it?
that's a Rendale.
Yeah, they're very nice. They're very popular, aren't
Rendale corner.
they? Yeah. And so this little table?
Again, chalk paint.
Chalk
But I
paint.
must say I did that years and years ago.
Yeah, it stood up well.
It stood up well. That's general finishes.
This is lovely.
Yeah.
I love the way you paint inside your drawers. It's so clean. It's just so lovely.
I just always do. I think if you're doing a piece, it just finishes it off
Yeah.
nicely.
And what if you... Why is it so smooth?
Afterwards, I think I fine sanded it with just to sort of take the top off it.
Well,
just-
you've
yeah.
achieved that. I mean, I can't tell you how smooth this is. It's like
And
butter.
the top has been sanded back, and I've done a light wash with mustard seed in the colour Curio. So the milk paint's fabulous for washes.
Yes.
Wood
'Cause
washes.
you just put less powder in and more
Yeah.
water, yeah.
Yeah, and just you can use any of the colours. But the colour Curio, it's like a nice walnutty brown, so it's brilliant if you want a wood shade.
Yes, yeah.
And then hemp oil.
But that looks like it's got blue in it to me.
I did a white wash.
Ah,
Haha, forgot about that. I did hemp Curio, and then I did a general finishes white glaze
right.
over the whole thing. The whole thing's got
Ah,
white
right.
glaze.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous little thing.
So that's
It's
really nice.
lovely. And this is my favourite thing in
Oh, I love
all
that colours.
of the shop.
They're lovely, aren't
I
they?
adore this. Last year, yeah, those candles there actually.
Yes.
And I came in and I bought two.
They're really
And I
nice.
told you they were from a friend at Christmas.
Didn't get them.
But no, they're on my mantelpiece.
We do that time.
But this is just, oh man alive, it's gorgeous,
They're
isn't
lovely.
it? You had a taller one as well, didn't
We
you?
did, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's just the last of those at the minute, until we get more.
They are lovely. Oh, this is
This
the...
is the piece I was telling you about,
Yes.
the fresco.
Right.
And I have used fresco.
Can you get right in there and see this texture? It's lovely.
Fusion metallics. There's quite a lot of products gone on this.
Right.
And I've used foils, artisan enhancement foils for the brighter little bits
Yeah,
of zinc.
yeah.
And I've used Fusion Azure, beautiful blue.
Yeah, I see that in the drawer
Yeah.
linings.
And then I have also used a bit of mist mustard seed in, look, it's green.
Trip
Which
around
just
all the
makes a nice
stockists.
sort of patina.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
looks convincing, doesn't it?
So,
I'd love to own them, they're gorgeous.
so for boring old wood
Yeah.
shelves, they're kind of a bit
Beautiful.
different.
Oh,
Chalk paint.
this is chalk paint.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Hand done.
Yeah,
But in
yeah,
chalk
yeah.
paint and then chalk paint.
Well, I think this is us kind of back to the start, back to general finishes. So leave it to you to say goodbye.
My God, I'm a bit. This has been my first live, but I'm going to do lots more. And then this week, what my plan is to sort out for next Wednesday. It is next Wednesday, isn't
Yeah,
it?
10th of October.
For the live. My spot's between 6 and 7, and it's to raise money for Mind. I don't know if you've seen on my page, I have been sharing and it's a 12-hour marathon with, what's your time slot, Fiona?
10 till 11 at
10
night.
till 11 at night, oh my god. Mine's 6 till 7 because I daren't stay here in the dark because we've got a ghost, so I'm not staying here on my own. So hopefully by I'm done it'll be daylight still and I can go home. Well, I think that'll just about it for my first live. Lovely to have visitors this afternoon.
You're very welcome.
And then look out for me later in the week because I'm going to be brave enough to do a live on my own. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Bye.